Hey guys, so today I have for you 3 simple and easy ways to turn a plain t-shirt into something magical. So the only supplies you're going to need are some old t-shirts, a pair of scissors, and the last thing you're going to need is a hot glue gun, and this is only for the last one, so it's not really necessary if you want to do the other 2. Now with only 3 supplies, you're going to be able to create something absolutely amazing, and the best part is you did it yourself. So guys, stay tuned to see these 3 DIYs that I did. Now for this first DIY, we are going to be transforming a t-shirt into a scarf. So what you want to do is take your t-shirt and cut it from armpit to armpit lengthwise, and dispose of the top part because we are not going to be using that. Now, I like to call the rest of the shirt the tube, the body part of the t-shirt. And what you want to do is start cutting strips. Just any size, it doesn't really matter. I don't really, have a preference. Just cut some strips. Okay guys, now once you have all your strips cut out, you're going to want to start pulling on them so that they kind of sort of curl up a little bit. So guys, once you have your strips all stretched out, you are basically done. Okay guys, so for this next tutorial we are going to be creating a muscle tee. So what you want to do is just cut away your sleeves, and you want to cut downwards starting from the shoulder and basically kind of determining how thick you want your straps to be, and just cut straight down and then begin to curve right below where the armpit is. Now after you have your sleeves done, we are just going to cut along the bottom hem. Now once you are done cutting off your bottom hem, you are done with your muscle tee. So for this final DIY, this is the braided back tee, and this is by far the hardest one out of all of them. So what you're going to do is take a pen, and you're going to start out by lightly drawing, I like to call it a rounded upside down T shape on the shirt. Now once you have your upside down T all mapped out, what you're going to want to do is cut along the lines that you just made. Now once you're done cutting out your upside down T, you will have something that looks like this, and you should have like a long strip right in the center. So after that, you are going to turn your shirt so that the collar is facing you, and what you're going to want to do is cut that middle strip into 3 separate strips. Now once you're done with that, you're going to need a weight to hold down the back of the tee. So I'm just using a textbook and whatnot, and you are just going to braid that bad boy up. Now once you're done braiding, you're going to need to secure that braid, so just use a bobby pin. Now what you're going to want to do is mark off the side sections of your shirt, and you want to mark it off into 3 sections, guys. 3 sections. Now once you're done marking your shirt, you're going to just cut along the lines that you just made. So we don't want our shirt to look lopsided, so of course what we do to one side, we have to do the exact same thing to the other. So what you're going to do is just mark that off and then cut it out. So once you're done, guys, you should have something that looks like this. It should kind of look like you dissected your t-shirt. That's what I like to call it. And I will insert a picture here so you get a clear view of what it should look like. So after you have your sections all cut out, what you're going to do with those sections is cut them into 3 strips. So each section gets cut into 3 strips. I know, guys, this is where it gets confusing, but just bear with me here for a couple of seconds because the end product is actually really worth all this hard work. So now that you have all your strips cut out, what you're going to want to do is flip your shirt so you're actually going to be braiding towards yourself, because it's kind of awkward braiding away from yourself. So you're going to want to braid all of those sections off, guys, and you want to also do the other side. And just to conserve video time here, I just sped it up really fast, and this is what the end product should look like. You should have a shirt that looks like it has a bajillion trillion tentacles on it. Now once you have all of your braids ready to go, you are ready to glue it to the center braid. So that's exactly what you're going to do. Glue all of those braids to that one center braid. And guys, once all of your ends are glued down, you will have something that looks just like this. Okay, now guys, it's time to work on the sleeves. So what you want to do is cut off the sleeves right at the seam and then cut the fabric into 3 sections, just as you did in the back of the shirt. Okay guys, so now that you have your 3 sections, you're just going to braid those into a regular braid, just like what we did in the back of the shirt. And you're also going to do this to the other side. And once you have those 2 sides done, you're going to glue that to the middle section. So once you're done gluing on both sides, you're just going to want to cut off any loose end. Okay guys, after all of that hard work, your braided back tee is finally done. So I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. I had an amazing time filming it. And of course, like, subscribe, and comment if you want. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.